I keep God first. I see evil, I evil when I converse. Not today, say. This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off. You living boring, I'm gonna set it off. Shooting them scoring, I'm gonna set it off. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it off. Son of God, no, I am not son of man. Blessings keep falling, the fingers keep coming in. I got you, but just know I'm texting like Uncle Sam. Left to the bank, you know that I'm coming in. We don't do it for the bands though, we don't do it for the clout. Legacy on the line, so I'm moving in and out. Seen good ones turn top dog, greedy ones get knocked off. I keep looking at the bench like I could never not ball. Coach keep me in the game, Curry deadly with the range. I keep looking in the mirror like, who is he? I'm insane. Who am I? He insane. Guess I ain't the one to blame. What's done is done, won't change. Time to live up to my name. Real will be real, fake gon' fall. Took time with this here, I'm made for a while. No sleeping while I won't fall. No sleeping while I won't it all. I keep God first. I see evil, I evil when I converse. Not today, say. This how God works.
What's good? Welcome to the No One Cares channel. It's your boy Troy.
Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it out. You living boring, I'm gonna set it out. Shooting them scoring, I'm gonna set it out. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it out. Told him, baby, meet me at the bank. Told him, mama, I'ma break the train. Locked in, I'ma change the weight. Working for him, baby's kids.
We're gonna talk about the dangers of picking the wrong baby mama. That's what we're gonna talk about.
Hate coming by the tools. Walk a mile in my shoes. Something you can never do. Got my back against the wall. Bet I always pull through. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Sending shots, I block them. Superman with the moves. Rock 'em, sock 'em, drop 'em.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the No One Cares channel. It's your boy Troy.
Anything I could do.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some things tonight.
Took time with this here, I made for a while. Yeah. No sleeping while I won't fall. No sleeping while I won't it all. I keep God first. I see evil, I evil when I converse. Not today, say. This how God works.
Yeah, I know it's Sunday night. Everyone's chilling with the fam. You know, I wanted to go live to talk to all the fellas and the ladies too. I wanted to talk to all the people, man. Welcome to the No One Cares channel. It's your boy Troy. I appreciate y'all tuning in. You know, it's been a lot going on, especially with the PJ Washington and Brittany Renner situation. And, you know, she's been lashing out a lot on the Instagram, making a lot of videos, you know, just trying to get her emotions together. She's been looked at as a female that took advantage of a young, successful man. She actually has wrote books about using men for their money. She's written books about, you know, catching little bacterial infections because she slept with multiple men at one time, all in one night. She's actually made videos and books, multiple books about these occasions. And she's been ran through in the industry. And one thing that, you know, some women tend to do is they tend to look for the weak man, the man who may be financially strong, but socially weak. A lot of men, you know, they're alphas on the basketball court. You know, they're alphas at their jobs. They're very successful in, you know, providing, but they're not very successful when it comes to dealing with women, when it comes to uh, reading women. Some men aren't good at reading other men. They're just good at their job, and that's it. When you have a young man like PJ Washington, who's he's pretty good at what he does. He just started in the league. He's not at the very bottom of the NBA, but he's not at the top. Um, he's really been all the way through college and probably through high school, just focused on perfecting basketball, shooting basketball. If you don't have a man in the house to really, mentor you, not a beta male or a real man, a man that's on top of his game socially, that understands female nature, that understands life, that thinks in his logic, he's not going to have that information. PJ Washington hasn't been taught, you know, how females are. Uh, so that's why he got himself in a situation with Brittany Renner. Now, Brittany Renner, she's been hunting him out. She's been looking for him. She's been, going to his basketball games, and she saw a weak man. Unfortunately, what desperate women tend to do is, try to find a weak man that's not on top of his game. So that's what we're talking about, man. We're going to talk about the dangers of picking the wrong baby mama. And yeah, the reason why this video is important, because it's a lot of men going through this. It's a lot of men in this situation. Um, they everything was good in the beginning, and then it got rough. It started getting rough. Sometimes it's rough right after the pregnancy. Sometimes right after a female has a baby, man, things get bad. Uh, so I'm a father, and I've definitely been through the trenches, been through the situations of, dealing with the baby mom. And fortunately, I've gotten my situation pretty much smoothed out. Uh, and I understand what I have to do as a father and as a man, uh, because whether men want to understand this or not, we are, the catalyst upon how people respond and react to us. So we have to make sure as men we're doing what we're supposed to do and looking at the things we're supposed to look at when we're dealing with women, first of all. So first of all, it starts with the man. But unfortunately, man, we as young men will start dealing with the female, when we're young, when we're, in our 20s, man. We'll just be having fun. We'll just be going out. We just got paid. We'll go out and hit the club up. We'll get on those little dating sites, and we will meet women. We will meet women. And wow, especially, when you got your own crib and your own spot, man, you might have your roommate. You start really, dealing with a lot of different women. And if you don't really have that type of mentor or father figure that really, can slow you down and really, shake you up and tell you, man, slow down, bro, slow down. Understand what you're dealing with. Understand the women out here. Understand the situations that could occur. You'll probably, as a young man, fall in a trap. You'll probably, once you go through a lot of women, you might get one pregnant. And if you get the wrong one pregnant, it can be trouble. So in this video, I'm gonna play a couple of the, videos of Brittany Renner and react to them, because she is, one of the worse baby moms you can impregnate. If you're PJ Washington, if you're a man of value like PJ, he probably impregnated the worst female possible. So, yeah, guys, as a young man, as a young man, and you out here and you having fun and you running through the women and you just so happen to get one pregnant, it's a situation. That's a tough situation. If you're in a situation where you've been in a long-term relationship with a woman and everything's going good, and then she start changing on you once she gets pregnant, that's another situation. What men have to really understand is, women are good actors. They will pretend for a while to, you know, they're real cunning. They'll try to do whatever you like, and they may not even like you. The female may not really even like you. She may just like what you provide. But with the situation that we're in the court system and in the world, women have the upper value. Once they get pregnant, there's no reason for them to continue to have to act like they like you. Biologically, like I say, women once they get pregnant, once they get a baby, man, they feel like, hey, I don't have to act anymore. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to care. I have the government behind me. I can really pretty much do as I please. So, once you get that situation going, you pretty much, you at the hands of the government at that point because she has the power. And what a lot of women tend to do is they'll tend to, make the man suffer. If they're not happy, if they in their emotional state, they'll tend to want to punish the guy. And as a young man, you're just dealing with this situation like, dang, man, all I did, I mean, I got her pregnant. I'm not a bad guy. I want this situation to work, but man, she's not workable. She's not the type of female that I thought she was, and that's what a lot of us men, we tend to believe a woman is a certain type of way, and that's not the case. That's not the case. People like to put on a front in the beginning because that's what they want you to see them as. But when you really start to get to know a person, when you really start to be around a person for a while and you slow down and you stop, having sex with them, and you stop, you know, doing things fun, and you really start to get to know a person, then you would have probably seen signs that this female wasn't a good female for you to continue to interact with. You got to be very careful. Men have to be very careful with this situation. Women do too. A lot of times, women will get pregnant by a guy who they thought was a good provider, a good protector, and he wasn't. And that really ruins women's lives. So, everybody in this world today are really pretending. Everyone they're trying to give out the minimum and get the maximum, and that's just what we're dealing with. Most people, man, are not really 100% straight up honest, and that's just the case. So one of the things, man, when you pick the wrong woman, it when you pick the wrong woman as a man, it can get very dangerous. It can get very dangerous. Now, you can rebound, you can bounce back from getting the wrong woman pregnant, but it's a tough, hard road, especially if you're a man with resources. If you're a man with resources and you get the wrong woman pregnant, that is a and can be a scary situation. Now, it can either be something that happens quick, or it can be something that happens slowly. Slowly. Um the one that happens slower is it may be a little bit, it's a little bit different, because the slow one really hurts men, because a lot of men, they're in relationships for like 5-10 years. They're in relationships for about 10 years, and then the woman starts acting up. Well, they're in the relationship for about 5 years, and then the baby mom starts acting up. And then you have issues, and then you have these problems to where, you know, you trying to build a family, but you start looking at her and she starts, doing things, acting out, not really following directions, not really handling her responsibilities as a mother. And as a man, you start thinking, look, I gotta get this money right. I gotta get this stuff right. And the woman that my kid's mom, she's not on board. She's not on board, and it's slowing me down. But as a man, you can be, you know, scared to really cut that situation off, because you don't want to really get into the child support court. You scared of the child support, laws in a situation like that. So that situation can become, stressful on the man. It can be something that, hinders, your relaxation, your calmness in your mind, when you get the wrong woman pregnant. That's why it's very important to be very careful about who you get pregnant, about who you dealing with, because a lot of times, when you make some mistakes, man, you can't go back. It's a wrap. You can't go back. And unfortunately, with PJ Washington, he can't go back. Now, another situation, man, when you get the wrong woman pregnant, is the quick situation that happens when, oh no, as soon as you get her pregnant, man, y'all in child support court, she's threatening you about child support, she's threatening you about this and that. Man, that's another part of it that can happen, and with that situation, man, you just gotta go ahead, be smart, man. Keep calm, handle your business, you know, um, understand the child support laws, try to get custody or partial custody, and do the right thing. Um, that's just a tough situation. If just understand, do the right thing, and keep working, keep plugging at it, don't give up. Um, because you know, with the child support laws, man, they either make men pay too much, or make them pay too much, too not enough. So I mean, that the way they do the financial part of the child support system is really crazy, man. Because if you a man, they really, base your child support off gross. And it's not even um they're not even thinking about, what comes out of your check as far as health insurance, and if you got some type of 401k or something like that. They're just gross. And like I say, man, if you got one kid, I think that's like 22%, maybe 24%. And if you got two kids, it may be around 33%. So it's very dangerous to get the wrong woman pregnant, man. It's very dangerous. And it could be a situation it's a situation that stresses a lot of men out. A lot of men get stressed out. So what we're gonna do, man, we're going to look at this Brittany Renner. We're gonna look at one of her posts first, and in this post, she is, starting to lash out, because she is feeling um she understands how she looks to everyone now. She's known as the woman that took advantage of a young man. She's looked at as the woman that had a baby on purpose with a young man, and now they've broken up, and now she's starting to lash out. So we're gonna really check this out, man. Oh, Brittany Renner. Let's check out the first video of Brittany Renner, man. This is when she really started lashing out. Um and really, like I say, man, a lot of times a woman in the beginning, she'll she will she'll act one way, and she'll act one way in the beginning, and once you get her pregnant, man, shit. Once you get her pregnant, things will start to change. So let's start to check this out. Let's check this out, man. Oh, Brittany Renner, man. Mm.
It's hey y'all. Hi. It's officially stepdaddy season. Yeah, what up? I got the car seat in the back. Let's go to the park. Don't let your baby mama or your baby daddy block your blessings. I know in theory it sounds good keeping the same person to have kids with, but that's insanity as well. So if it doesn't work out with them, it'll work out with someone else. Okay? It just will. That's how that goes. And trust me, I know it's ghetto. It is so ghetto being a baby mama, and thinking about multiple baby daddies is scary. But me and my baby gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. So we're moving forward, onward, upward. Okay. I know a lot of you are skeptical about talking to people with children, but I can assure you, the baby mamas now, today, we don't give a damn. You can have them. I have exited the rat race. I am not a threat. I want you to be around for a long time, not a good time. You can hold my son, put him on your story. I trust his judgment. I really do. I really, really do. I just want you guys to be happy. I swear I do. Now, I'm not a threat, but I can't speak for the other hoes that you don't know about. Maybe I'll definitely be in your favor. But I am here for it. Okay. Like, people move on. Save you should have got the ring first. It wasn't going to work out anyways. It just wasn't going to work out. Let's laugh together and let's raise this baby, Oh, it's ghetto. It's so fucking ghetto. In conclusion, stepdaddy season. Big aura, big lumber, big follow through need only apply.
Lord have mercy. Y'all, man. Wow. You now you see women, man, they always say, "Oh, I don't need a man. Oh, I don't need a man. I can do it all by myself. I can handle it all." Brittany Renner, now she's in pretty good financial state. She's got a couple of books out, and she's got pregnant by PJ Washington, so he's probably sliding her a little something. But as soon as she has a baby, she's already looking for, a stepdad for her kid. And she's already saying that, hey, you can hold my kid. You can hold my kid. I don't care. I trust you to put my son on your social media, even though it's not your son. This is where we at. This is where we at, where women think it's a joke to have kids. They think it's a joke to, get impregnated. And allow another man to put their child on their social media. And then she says, oh yeah, it's stepdaddy season, big lumbers and this and that only apply. And she thinks this is funny. And she's a mother. She's a mother. This is a prime example of what modern women are doing, how they're acting, how they are just having babies just to have them. You see what I'm saying? This is a narcissistic woman, Brittany Renner, stepdaddy season. She calls it stepdaddy season. And this is what we're dealing with. This is where we at. It's dangerous to have a baby with the wrong woman. PJ Washington is going to have to deal with this woman for 18 years. 18 years. And now she's out here looking. She's going to be looking for his replacement, man. That's where we at. Brittany Renner. Now, a lot of people are going at her. A lot of people going at her, and she hasn't stopped. Let's look at this next video of her. Let's see. Let's check this out.
And an even better.
Look at this.
It's a good day to have a good motherfucking day. And an even better day to follow your heart. Cheers to that, little bitch. How are y'all today? You see the bodies on Revenge, and this is just me sitting down. You either applying pressure or you feeling it. So what y'all doing? Because I'm applying this because I feel like someone needs to hear it. This too shall pass. My life has been a shit show the past 2 months. When I made a decision that I'm going to follow my heart and I'm going to do what makes me happy, and I don't care what it looks like, I feel like so many obstacles have been thrown in my way just for me choosing me. And it feels like, shouldn't this be easy when I live a life of transparency, when I follow the road less traveled, when I'm doing what makes me happy? Shouldn't it be easier? No, of course not. That's why a lot of people are living a lie, a world full of frauds and followers. Because to walk this road, it's not for the weak. So you will be tested. That's just what comes with it. But you have to know this too will pass. On the other side of that fear you have is freedom. Get in that mode where I'm like, why me? And I do. I get in that mode because what the fuck? Something needs to let up, But then I sit to myself and I'm thinking, who better? Who else? Sweetie, I got the grit and grace. Beautiful and vicious. My favorite combination. It's a good.
See, her emotions, they up and down. Her emotions are up and down. 1 minute she knows what she's doing is wrong, but she don't care. She knows what she done was wrong, but her emotions are up and down, like your modern woman. The emotions are up and down. They don't know what the hell they want. And she knows that she done PJ Washington wrong. She knows that she's going to be looked at as a woman that, uses young men, a woman that's a narcissist. Let's check this one out right here.
Housewife. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Good. Because I'm both.
She just said that she's a hoe and a housewife. She said she's a 304 and a housewife.
I have to choose. I thought you wanted me to be a little whore. No? Oh, that's no fun. I'm going to start calling people's opinions of me fan theories, because that's truly what they are. They are based in nothing but falsehood, projections, and judgment. Not too much creativity put into that. Now, I don't do apologies because I'm so not sorry. To regret anything I've done is to regret the awareness that I've gained. I don't like the sound of that. If it taught me something, it made me better. So why do I have to pacify a man to make you feel better? Because the difference between me and you is that I have more courage in my big toe than you do in your whole entire body. And anything that I say, just telling the truth, anything I say that scares someone off, I'm glad. Because that's one less coward to waste my fucking time. Bye-bye.
Y'all see this? She said, bye-bye. You see this narcissism, man? You see this?
I stand on everything I said. I stand on everything I did. And if it doesn't work for you, then you don't work for me. Because I'm not gonna lie. Who are you? You only lie when you're afraid.
Do y'all believe that? I want y'all to really think. Do y'all believe that she acted like this before the baby? Do y'all really believe that she had this type of, she's got this little masculine, cocky type aura going on? Do you think she really acted like this before PJ Washington got her pregnant? No, she didn't act like this. She's only acting like this after the fact. After the fact. Before the pregnancy, before PJ Washington got her pregnant, everything was straight. Everything was fine.
Who are you to me? What's crazy is there's a lot of y'all in relationships that are fucking miserable. And the only reason you're still in a relationship is because you tolerated being cheated on and mistreated. Let's get into it. A lot of you don't have the courage to leave something that's comfortable, something that looks good, because the unknown terrifies you. I was there once, so it's no judgment. The right people will gravitate towards you. And it's just better to own your truth and see who's meant to be around. Because, sweetie, this ship is sailing. So if you want to jump overboard, if you want to steer clear, please leave me the fuck alone. I do not have time to waste. And I'm not like these other bitches that will just accept your crumbs. I need the whole loaf. The whole motherfucking thing. And if that makes me the wicked witch of the ground, then I'll be that. Start a documentary. Call it Surviving Brittany Renner. I want to fund it. I need a good laugh.
Wow. Yeah, this is what happens, man. This is what happens. Things change, man. Things change. Once you get a female pregnant, most of the time things are going to change. Once you marry a woman, most of the time things are going to change. That's just what we're dealing with. And I still see men, getting married. I still see men, most men want a child. Most men, they definitely want a son to pass on their legacy. But like I say, man, I still see men getting married. And like I say, people start to change after a while. I mean, when it comes to men, we usually stay the same. But women usually hope that we change, hope that we, continue to improve. we really want women to stay the same. But the thing about it is, most of the time, women change. Most of the time, after, they get the system behind them, there's not any consequence to define you, and it's over. You know, a lot of times that situation is gone left, and what you really got to do is just, learn the laws, come up with your own strategy, change the laws in your mind, and handle your business, man. But this is what happens. This is how most of your modern women act, after they get pregnant. They start to, really become who they really are. They start to become, what they really want to become, what's really deep inside of them. They no longer have to act, you know, and PJ Washington just picked the wrong one. PJ Washington just picked the wrong one, and he was naive. He really didn't understand the situation. He wasn't aware of female nature, and he wasn't taught, you know, what to avoid, what type of women to avoid, or how to deal with certain type of women. So that's where we at, man. The dangers of picking the wrong woman. It's dangerous. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man, to the No One Cares channel, man. Y'all stay on that grind. I'm out.